Hey, yo, what is going on, bro? Once again, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasusers, on top of the Nikki Komoris out there, this is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine, and of course, you guys are wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. Before I begin, real quick, I know this has nothing to do with the article session review I'm about to read about, something I normally don't talk about, like it's old school nostalgia stuff. I used to talk about it a lot of my Criticism Guy channel. I talk about it maybe once or twice over here, but extremely rare that I talk about this. Just the other day, I just finished doing like a reaction review segment yesterday, and I uploaded it. It was about Crash Bandicoot or whatever, being an anime manga series over there, which I really wish they would have brought that to the United States. Sadly, they never did. Other than that, I'm going to be talking about Spyro the Dragon possibly making a return too, because this month, in the month of May, right before the summer starts kicking up, because I'm dreading that fucking day, because it's usually 115, 120 fucking degrees out here. Many people living in this burning hot ass city, not just here in Las Vegas, but I could get up to that high of a temperature like in Arizona, New Mexico, maybe even Texas too. So, when you live in any of those four states, you know how extremely hot as fuck it is during the summer. Right when June comes around. This is the last month where it's going to be nice and cool. It'll be average hot, but it won't get up past 100. Maybe the hottest might get past 100 by the end of the month, or 103, but once June's done, and July and August are the worst. It's way worse in June. It's usually 103 to 110 in June, and it's like almost 115 to 20. It's almost like hell over here. And then once September, October come around, I'm gonna be happy as fuck again, because I won't have to worry about it being extremely hot anymore. I can use my jackets like I always did before. Other than that, that's completely irrelevant, because I know hopefully Spyro the Dragon comes back. If Insomniac gets Spyro the Dragon, like the original creators and the original, like the polygon artists and the graphic designers for the original game and all the storyboard artists, to actually get the first three Spyro games to get into remasters or remakes or new games, that would be awesome as fuck with me. I would not shit on their reputation at all in the slightest. Other than that, just one really small little quick mini shout. I know the dude got like 50,000 plus subscribers. I know he's connected to other people at PokeTubers like Birdkeeper Toby, JYT Gamer, and a couple other people I know about like Glitchuk City and who else? Even though the real super annoying ass ones like Twit or fucking King Nappy, even though I can't stand the shit out of those fools, but it is what it is. I don't wish death on them or anything, but it just annoyed the fucking shit out of me. Other than that, besides all that, I gotta give a really quick special shout out, because a couple hours ago, right after I came back from work, I went to watch this one kid's video, because he's a lot younger than me. He's like 22, 23 or something, and I'm 28, so he's young enough to be my younger brother. Awesome ass guy. He does a lot of great Pokemon music remixes. If any of you guys want to see any of his videos and amazing projects he's worked with in the past, I'll leave the link to his channel down below and the link to this video I'm about to mention. But not too long, a couple hours ago, and this has been around since like the beginning of the Pokemon anime series. It's just crazy as fuck, because if this would have happened, then Pokemon would have done in 1999, 2000. That means no Generation 2 through 7 games. Like Sun and Moon and all the other games before that, like, it just would have been red, blue, and yellow. That would have been crazy as fuck if this actually would have happened. But I'm glad it didn't, thank God. But I think the original anime artist, I think his name was something Takashi Shojetsu, or whatever his name was. I actually found out, like, this is earlier today, but this has actually been a rumor for almost 20, 21 years. This has been around almost as long as the internet's been around. But and like the earliest like postings I was watching this was way back in 2009 and 2010, so it's been on the internet for a couple of years already. But I just found out about it a couple of years ago. I know I'm real late on it, but I think in Generation 1, after the Mewtwo Strikes Back, not Mewtwo Strikes Back, Pokemon the first movie, or Mewtwo Strikes Back movie, that was going to be it for the anime series. And probably the same thing for the manga, the games, and the TCG. They would never existed anymore if this actual ending, alternate ending, would have happened in the anime. And actually shows like a 32-second or a minute and a half clip. And I looked at it twice myself a couple of times. The Ash and Misty, and all you Poke shippers out there, you're going to love the fuck out of this if you don't know about this, but they were actually going to have an engagement and get married and have a daughter with each other. And I was thinking to myself, holy fucking shit, I'm so glad the official anime, the official Japanese anime creator for the Pokemon series didn't go with that ending, because if they did, all the Generation 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up to now, 7, which is Sun and Moon right now, it would never existed, and all of it would have been gone. But due to the extremely huge hype popularity back in 1997, 98, the time I was about 8, 9 years old at the time, and how like it did like 12, 24, 30 something million plus units that the Pokemon games Red, Blue, and Yellow sold, and the overpopularity and overhypeness that it got. I think after Gen 1 and Gen 2, that was going to be it. And it kept going. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, even the remakes like Fire Red, Leaf Green, and all the other shit, and Diamond and Pearl. After Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, there was that. And then Heart Gold, Soul Silver was a remake for Gen 2. And then Gen 3, we got Omega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, again, for the remakes there. And then we got the X and Y series. Well, actually, no, Black, White 1 and 2. The X, Y series. And then we got Sun and Moon now. Whew, and we're still waiting for a star speculation thing, which I'm going to get to article session review on that when I'm done with this one. But until then, that's going to wait for a little bit. But, so, and it's, the weird fucking thing is I have another speculatory theory on this, but the way they made Ash's daughter, I mean, she's definitely his daughter because she has the little thunderbolt cheeks like Ash did, and he still does to this day. Even in the Sun and Moon anime, he has that. Because everyone's probably either shipping him with Lily or Mallow now for the anime series. And maybe even Lana, which is kind of a weird-ass ship because she's literally like the Pokemon human version of Fluttershy from MLP. I don't know, because she's super scared of everything. I don't know why. Besides Lily. I actually watched up to episode 8 so far for the Sun and Moon like English dub series, not the Japanese one, because I don't feel like reading all this stuff and watching it at the same time, because that gives me a fucking headache. But Ash's like presumably daughter, I don't know what her name was, but I think it was going to be like Miranda or something like that. Or I think that was the blue-haired girl's name in the Mewtwo Strikes Back movie. I don't know, because she looks like she was in the Generation 3 movie, that magician girl that makes Jirachi and the Primal Groudon thing like come to life. I don't know. That kind of looks like her a little bit, but I doubt it. But the crazy fucked up theory speculation I'm about to say is that the daughter that little custom design that they gave Ash and Misty's daughter, she looks so fucking much like a younger baby version of the Generation 2 gym leader, the Johto normal type gym leader. And I know a lot of people already know what I'm going to say. The freaking Whitney's Miltank girl. Whitney. That's what she looks like. I don't know why, but I have even crazier speculation. What if the whole time Ash's future daughter was actually the gym leader, Whitney? That would be crazy as fuck. She has the exact same pink hair, the exact same design, and she almost wears the exact same clothing. And she's always shy and super extremely friendly and happy all the time whenever she looks at Pikachu and stuff. That is crazy as fuck, and that theory ends up being like a confirmation. Because this is what the anime, like, this came from the horse's mouth. In Tokyo 2D Studios and Forever Studios, they were actually going to make this girl Ash and Misty's daughter, and then that would have been it for Pokemon. That would have been done. Which, thank God they never went that route, because if they did, that would suck ass. And I don't know what else I would have been into. Probably, I would have been would have just focused on this channel for like Sonic the Hedgehog shit, maybe Jack and Dexter, like old school stuff like that, or Ratchet and Clank I would have focused on a lot more instead of Pokemon. Maybe Digimon even, or even Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably would have been a bigger fan of that if Pokemon would have just came to an end like that. But I'm glad, I'm happy to fucking hell that never happened. Other than that, I know it's getting a little bit late. So I had 2 articles, but one of them's the Eurogamer1.com. I'm not going to read that one because that's like going to take me 2 hours to read that entire thing. So I'll leave that in the links in the description box down below and a card title on the side if you want to see it yourself. And the other one I will be reading is from Slash Gear. So, other than that, let's see. Okay. I had a Facebook notification. I don't know why. Oh, wait, hold on. Other than that, 3, 2, 1, let's get it in real quick. Let's go. And I think there's about 3 or 4 fan arts in here that made Spyro the Dragon in a 3D rendering. So, let's get into it. So, this is from slashgear.com. And let's see, the person that made this articles, wow, February 2016. This is old as fuck. The other one was from like April. But it would have been a lot more longer. That's like the latest one I could see from Spyro the Dragon like news. But is from Chris Burns. So shout out to Chris Burns for making this article himself. Give him credit where credit's due. And let's begin. So it says, just a few days ago we caught a glimpse of Spyro the Dragon, the Spyro the Dragon project by a designer who chose Unreal Engine 4 to revitalize the game's first level. Today we get to see the same situation done by an entirely different designer developer. I'm probably going to butcher his name. Shefferfield Hallam University student. Oh, that's the name of a college university. Never mind. Shefferfield Hallam student Jamie Shilvak. So hopefully I said that right. Today we get to see a video of the projects live and ready to roll within a video game shows the entire environment, full movement full of the movement and to save the dragon himself. What Shilbach has done is to give us hope that this classic game and even the modern, more classic characters won't be won't be just another lost part of time, space, and Skylanders. Yet, you see, I thought I'd say, yep, you. You see, Spyro the Dragon hasn't left our gaming universe. This character has simply been locked out of the Skylanders, locked in with the Skylanders universe. His IP belongs to the people who make Skylanders franchises of the game. That doesn't mean we can't have hope to see when we'll see him bust out. We'll see him bust out on his own against some point. Note, the image above, Spyro has been added to post-rendering by Slasher Games. At this time, Shilbach has not rendered Spyro himself. Just the beautiful environment you are about to see. And there's a video down there, so links to this video and the description dots down below. So it says, next you'll see a tiny gallery of in-engine images. This image was also caught by Shilbach and the demo was running, excuse me. Cross your fingers for the public demo to release soon. Below you'll see a playthrough of the original Spyro the Dragon in the original PlayStation, PS1. The video shows Spyro rolling through the same level that you'll see above, Artisan's home. I don't know, it says Aricia's home. That's weird. It's called Artisan. I don't know why they said it like that. Let's move on. You'll notice how the graphics have come quite a way since 1998. My God, I was like 9 at that time. It's around the time Pokemon came out. Holy shit. Back then, it was created for the PS1, PlayStation, now called the PS1. Then in 2007, was ported to the PS3, PSP, PlayStation Portable, and PS Vita. Below, you'll see the game played on PS3. Looks good? Do you wish you had a Spyro the Dragon reboot in the near future? What platform would you play on it? Would you want to play on it? And then it says update. We've gotten in contact with the creator of the demo, and you will see the top of this article, Jamie Shilbach, in his own words. I thought that was a girl. Never mind. Should just called him James. Whatever. It says, quote, my lecture tasked the class with recreating an old game, at least a decades old, in the Unreal Engine 4, said Shilbach. It was, quote, it was for a 3D game environment module, so it didn't request any programming to make a functional game as playable as possible. I choose the Artisan's homeworld from Spyro as it is one of the most games that stuck with me since my childhood, unquote. I still think that the art style of the original game is truly incredible. Another example of environment made with the same classic by the student's name Jude Wilson, who decided to do GoldenEye 007, which was a good place to start. And then it says above, GoldenEye 007, Unreal Engine 4 by Jude Wilson. I thought that said Guess the Gecko. That would have been a lot cooler. Granted, I never got to own an N64 because I think it was only for that. I don't know if they ever had it for PS1. But let's continue. So it says, quote, I know it's a very complicated process with licensing / copyright issues. Oh, no doubt on that. People on YouTube get that shit all the time. And I never hope to God that nobody ever ends up getting a copyright strike. It's a big pain in the ass and it's a kick in the balls and it hurts really bad. Let's continue. So it says copyright issues and such, said Shilbach. But then he says, quote, but I hope that these fans / students projects reach to the original developers and let them know that there is still a strong desire for professionally made remakes of classic games, unquote. Remastered Halo is a perfect example that can work. Oh my God. I never give a fuck about that series. I'm sorry, Halo fans. And it says, quote, I don't think this project like these two will affect the future of original video game titles, though. They're just hitting a certain nostalgic niche that people really want to see. So, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I really hope to God that Insomniac Studios, the same people that made Ratchet and Clank, and I think the same people, I could be wrong, that made Sly Cooper, possibly? I don't know. Unless that was Naughty Dog or some other company that did that for them. Because I know the movie was supposed to come out in 2018. They did it for Ratchet and Clank, so I'm hoping it's either later this year, 2017, or 2018, the Sly Cooper movie comes out. I'm hyped as fuck for that shit. I only played the first one. I never got to play the second and third one. And I remember that bitch, Carmelita. She was a fine, sexy piece of furry hentai ass. Of course, that was at that time, back in 05, 06, when I was still a stupid-ass teenager. I liked to fap to a lot of furry porn. At that time. Not anymore. I just had to state for that for the record. But other than that, overall thoughts and opinions, I'm going to wrap this up because it's starting to get really dark as fuck out there. By the time 7:30 it's going to be pitch black, so I got about 10-15 more minutes before I wrap this shit up. I'm really hoping to God that Insomniac does listen to all these students that created the crap out of just like these little demo games for Unreal Engine Tournament 4. I'm really hoping to God that they lend their ears to the streets, to the cybernetic internet streets, if you will, and actually give these kids a chance to actually work on this official like project and make it big, like they did with the Crash Remastered version. Hopefully, it's a billion times more successful than the Spyro version. I mean, if they actually have a Spyro modern day reaction like remake for the PS4 Pro, that would be amazing as fucking hell for that to happen. Or when the PlayStation 5, whenever the fuck that comes out. I really hope they don't put it on VR because it's going to get a lot of students really dizzy as shit. It might make them throw up too. And that's really all I got to say about the whole thing and the whole situation about that. But let's see. That's all I got to say for all thoughts, views, and opinions. I was going to do this on my Pokemon like merchandise Sun and Moon theme article session review video in the future, but I want to do this right now just to let's see, just to get the shit out the way. So that's all I got to say about the Spyro remakes, if there ever is any Spyro remakes out there. Same with like the person that put that Twitter for the Spyro trophy thing or whatever, that's going to be in like the Crash Bandicoot series as a trophy award. That's awesome as fuck. That's got to tell you right there that they got to be thinking about having remakes for that. They want to feed people's nostalgia like myself, fucking do it, man. Especially people my age, in their mid-late 20s, early mid-30s even. They got to have like a family, a wife, and a kids by now that they might be in the video gaming themselves, and they want to pass that down to their children's generation, you know? It's a good time to make that in Insomniac Studios. I'm just saying, in Activision. Get onto that shit, because there's the next generation of gamers that really want to play this shit. That want to see how it was when gaming first came out back in the 80s and even the 90s. In the 3D polygon era. So, I can tell you from experience, polygon like classic platformer games, they're just the bee's knees. They're shit. They're amazing. I'm not saying that as over exaggerated fanboy. I'm serious. Other than that, real quick, let me do this really quick. Okay. I gotta show this shit to you. This shit blew the fucking mind out of theirs. This absolutely blew my mind. I was extremely mind blown when I saw this. And shout out to Hoops and Hip Hop once again. This is to let you know I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not fucking around with you guys. This was actually gonna be a real thing with Ash and Misty's daughter. I think that was supposed to be her right there. That was the actual official, like, not the fan art. This was the official anime art that he actually made himself. I had no idea this was even going to be a real thing. And there's a little bit of fan art right there. And this is an older version of Misty, too, by the way. And this is like a happier version of Misty. And then the other chick, Miranda, there. I don't know who she was supposed to be from besides the Pokemon movie or whatever. And some people say, oh, it's going to promote lesbianism, which, you know, I don't have a problem with it. It is what it is. No offense to the LGBT community. That was them right there as well. Trying to get this done as quick as possible because it's starting to get dark out there. There's even a future version of Ash on here. That actually made me laugh pretty damn hard. Come on. I don't know what it is, but her hair looks so much like fucking Whitney. My God. Are you telling me that like Ash traveled through time and then like in the future in Gen 2 that his daughter would end up being like a normal type gym leader with the strongest Pokemon normal type ever, which is Miltank? That is crazy. At that fucking particular time, which I'm not really surprised by it because Misty used to be the Cerulean City gym leader for water types. So that kind of runs in the family, I guess. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to do a comparison with that chick and then the other chick, Whitney. Because my God, she almost looks exactly the fucking same, man. And that might be me going crazy out of my fucking head, but my God. She almost has the exact same resemblance as this chick. And that's the gym leader Whitney herself, because I don't even know she had 8-pound. Maybe Heart Gold Silver she had one? I don't know. I'm trying to find a more better resembling picture of her. Where is it? I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, so I'm trying to get this thing done as fast as possible. Come on. There's got to be more pictures than that. Please let there be more pictures than that. I don't know if it's just me that sees the resemblance, and then there's like Wikipedia, like fan art or whatever. I don't know. It might just be me losing my mind, but she has a big fucking resemblance to like Ash and Misty's like future daughter. That's just what I see. I don't know. It could be me just talking out of my ass, but it looks super. The resemblance is fucking clear. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Maybe I'm just going crazy. It's a fanboy on that, but as far as Spyro the Dragon, hopefully it says remake as soon as possible. Activision, Insomniac, long story short, get on that shit and make sure it sells like hotcakes. Just like the Crash Bandicoot remastered version, it's probably going to do very, very fucking well. And that's it. Links in the description box down below. Card title on the side if any people want to see or read the Spyro the Dragon like remakes or Spyro the Dragon project like videos if you want to check them out yourself. And I'm done here. And the other thing too, shout out to Hoops and Hip Hop for making that speculation video. I will leave that link down below as well. That is absolutely extraordinary in a good way. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasus, otakus, and Nikki Commodities out there. I will see you when I see you guys. A good day, have a good night, wherever you are out around the world. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't think they're reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there. And until then, next time, guys, peace out, ladies, and goodbye. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Brand new videos on channels every single day. Stay in the grind, stay easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Be easy, be do to yourself. Peace out with my sauerkraut. Excuse me. I'm gone. I'm getting the hell out of here. Stay tuned more future content channel. Stay tuned more updates. And of course, as always, stay safe, everyone. And of course, stay tuned more future content, commentary, and vlogs on this channel, such as Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC gaming news, and of course, on this side of my article session reviews on anything Pokemon and anime related. And of course, on anything article session reviews on video gaming news and anime otaku related news. On this side of the room, article session reviews and readings and stuff like that. And on this side of the room over there, which would be my MLP and overhype reaction review segments for MLP and Pokemon fan animated related videos, as well as Marvel DC, PC gaming news, and Marvel DC, PC gaming news. I'm all over the place. I apologize. Marvel DC, action comedy movie trailer reaction reviews. And of course, as always, my video game trailers, and of course anime otaku related trailers, my regular reaction review segments over there, and my video responses and rants. Peace out, deuces, goodbye. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next future video. Goodbye.